Hello everyone and welcome back. It's time for the continuation of my Dragon Quest VII Reimagined playthrough here on DSPGaming. If you remember last time around, we are in a volcano in a dungeon. We're trying to figure out if and why the supposed gods of lava or magma or whatever it is that the people on this island worship seem to be turning against the people and may erupt. All right, so that's what we're up to. And I think, yeah, here we go. We gotta go this way. Fight some enemies here. I've actually heard that today
Here I come.
we're gonna actually unlock hopefully some interesting new game mechanics in the game, which I don't know if it's true or not, but I do hope it's true. All right, group of enemies. Let's see if we can kill all 3 bubble slimes with 1 hit. Here we go. And we can. That's beautiful.
Take that!
Very nice.
They didn't stand a chance.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun. How much, okay. Let's do it again. Goodbye.
Easy peasy.
Flickering lights below me are distracting. Oh, you mean these down here? Are you kidding me? I've had that for like so many years and no one's ever said they were distracting until right today. So I'm going to go err on the side of caution here and be like, I don't think so. I think they're fine. Yeah, I'm stupid. I should have paid attention. I wasn't paying attention there. Because it outright said that they were resistant to fire, yet I used it anyway. There we go. Alright, so remember, when I play Dragon Quest, alright, it's as much of a hangout session as it is a game playthrough. So if you guys are here chilling, please tag me in either chat. Let's talk and hang out while I play. There's obviously going to be a lot of grinding combat and the like, so let's keep the conversation going. Sylvania just asked, in Dragon Quest, like Final Fantasy, I can play any game out of order without missing anything important. Correct. Oh yeah, that's absolutely correct. There's no ongoing narrative of Dragon Quest that you need to know about. Ocean's Devotions.
Take that!
Nice.
Easy peasy.
All right, Maribel has leveled up her mini mayoress ranking and learned a new spell called Bang. All right, I'll have to try that. Oh, we're actually going in here? Yeah, look. We're jumping down. Okay. Dang, how many floors do we have to jump down? Probably a lot. Nothing there? No. Oh, wait. There is something there, I think. Little devils. Damage all enemies with a small explosion. It costs 6. Let's try it. That was all right. It wasn't the best, but it does hit all enemies, so that's good. Okay. Dagny asks, was it unlucky that Veilguard was such a delusion? What do you mean by that? We just leveled up with Kiefer, so that's good. What do you mean by it was such a delusion? We got new mini medal. Sweet. That's a good find. Baja Blast Pisces, can you turn up the difficulty? We already did, and no one liked it because all it did was made the combat more grindy, where you hit for less and the enemies hit for more. It didn't significantly change the game. It's the same loop. So unless you want the combat to take even longer and be more grindy, no, upping the difficulty is a terrible idea. Okay. Whoa, look at this thing. They put a save point right out. This must be the boss. Here we go. So Baja Blast, excuse me, it was Dagny says, I had high hopes for the game, but it ended up so bad. He's talking about Veilguard. So, Veilguard, here was the thing, all right? I think some people didn't like how it looked or whatever. I thought the graphics were fine on PlayStation. Okay, I really did. And I thought the gameplay was sound. My problem was the game was boring as dirt. Like, the whole idea of an RPG is it's supposed to hook you and you're supposed to be excited for the story and stuff. It's like, oh, look, there's a god that's been freed from another dimension or whatever and needs to be stopped. Here's 12 hours of gameplay that has nothing to do with that. Why are we doing gameplay? Like, isn't the whole idea we're supposed to be stopping these big entities that came from an interdimensional gate or whatever? Why are we not fighting them? Like, wait, and that's the problem. It was just so boring and so much filler content. Because, you know, basically the base story of the game is probably like 10 hours long. And outside of that, everything was supplemental content to claim that it was a long RPG. So it's just the same problem with other games too, where they don't have a really good core story. So instead they try to load in an insane amount of side content and pretend like the game is good, when in reality the game is very, very underwhelming and bare bones. So that was really my problem. I didn't even care about the woke shit. It was that the game was boring as dirt. Look at this thing. It's like an Easter Island head.
Soon it will all be over. Ah, humans. How foolish must they be to worship a deity that does not exist?
Ah.
They even hold festivals in his honor.
Hmm? Have I played Chrono Trigger? I love Chrono Trigger. It's one of my favorite RPGs of all time. I just played it a few years ago here on the channel. It was like my second playthrough as a YouTuber.
Soon, the humans will present me with the last of their fiery tributes. And when that happens, the power of the black flame that has been entrusted to me shall be unleashed. Its awakening will cause the flames to pour forth.
Who is he talking to?
Molten magma to engulf all the lands beneath.
Plot exposition to myself, who already knows the plot.
And the humans, believing that their pitiful fire spirit has forsaken them, shall sink into ruin and despair. Speaking of humans, do you puny specimens mean to stop me?
When was this game originally made? I think I saw the original release date was 2004. I could be wrong, but I think it was 2004.
Fools! To attempt to do so is to plunge willingly into a nightmare of incandescent flame.
Thank you so much to Midnight 5000, who just gifted 5 memberships to the DSP Gaming community. Thank you, Midnight 5000. Much appreciated. Thank you so much for supporting classic JRPGs here on the channel. Let's get you up on the leaderboard. Oops. That's $15 of support for Dragon Quest. Thank you, thank you. And whoever got those memberships, please enjoy a ridiculous amount of emotes and a cool channel badge. Okay.
Insist, I shall gladly oblige. You shall be burned to cinders, flesh, bones, soul and all.
All right, it's boss time. For him, obviously, if he's on fire, you would think that it would be cracked. Yeah, the ice spell. Yep, that's his weakness. It says right there. Not bad. So, man, let's see. Maybe focus strength. Ooh, it might be good. Helm Splitter could be good. Yeah, let's do focus strength, Helm Splitter. The cheery dance makes it easier to get worked up. Ooh, maybe we should do that. Aqua Slash is also good. Now, you know what? Let's buff everyone's defense. Let's do that first. Here we go. Oh yeah, Helm Splitter. Let's see if the Helm Splitter will lower his defense. It did not. Or maybe it did. There we go. Triple buff. I might just use Helm Splitter every turn. We'll see what happens. There's like no damage that way, though. Uh-oh, he's absolutely furious. Oh, we lowered his defense. We did it. He has the status effect now. Cool. All right, let's oomful. Uh-oh. It hurt, but didn't do that much damage, honestly. Wait, what? Oh. He's resistant to everything now. Look, see, thumbs down. Looks like Bang is okay, though. Alright, so good thing we learned Bang. It did normal damage. Let loose! Nice. Shrewd operator. See you later, Rose Diamonds. Alright, Bang time. Cool. Go again. Now we gotta heal. Now we definitely have to heal. Okay. Oh, worked up. Excellent. Now I can heal and have to absorb the hits. Alright, so let's heal. Who's the lowest HP? Maribel does. There we are. Nice. Hell, its strength returns to normal. Then it buffs its strength. He's almost dead, though. He's in orange. We're getting there. Okay. Now Kiefer. Nice. All of it was absorbed by the Ocean Devotion. Beautiful. All right, he's back to normal. We can now use Crack again. Helm Splitter actually applied twice, if you didn't notice. That's awesome. Okay, time to heal himself. We're almost out of MP, though. That's a problem. All right, he's about to die, which is good because I have, like, nothing left. Okay. All right, Aqua Slash. Nice. Finish him. Finish him. Finish him. Yeah, we got him. We are out of MP, too, so that was, like, perfect timing. Okay, let's see. Would I play Ocarina of Time HD if they made a remake? Yes, I would. Yes, I would. Exactly. We already tried hard difficulty. No one liked it. See, this is the thing with these people who just never satisfy. I started the game and said, hey, everyone, I'm good at JRPGs. We'll play it on hard difficulty. We went to the first area, and it was taking a long time to kill even the regular mobs. And it wasn't like it was more challenging. It was just taking more time because they had so much extra health. So people were like, all right, go back to normal or else this playthrough will take way too long. Now people, oh, it's too easy. No, you understand, I'm making a playthrough for an audience. This is not a ultimate challenge run to prove that I'm great at JRPGs. I don't need to. Okay? No one cares. I'm trying to be entertaining. That boss fight, no exaggeration, would have taken twice as long if I had it on hard, and it would have been the same result. So there's no point in trying to ask for the difficulty change. Just stop. All right? You don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Alrighty. Let's continue. Each party member receives 217 experience. So DSP levels up. Excellent. And it dropped a red fragment. So that's one of the tablet fragments. Yep.
I have been defeated. And by humans, no less. But my overthrow is of no consequence. Though I perish, the black flame itself cannot be extinguished. Soon, fools, you shall witness its unbearable power.
Dead. Dead. So what is the black flame? That's not good. First of all, let's heal and save. Here we go. La 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 la. Very nice. Okay. Nothing there. Okay, anything else over here? Or do we just leave? I think we're just gonna leave. Okay. Fall like a rock. Alright, we've already been here. This is the optional chest from earlier. Oh, we have to do a chat here. Hold on. I got a really bad feeling about this. Come on, DSP. Let's get to the crater on the double. Okay. This is not a tutorial area. We are over 6 hours into the game. Antidotal herb. Okay.
What?
What's that weird black fiery thing?
There you are! What in heaven happened down there? You need to tell me exactly what you did and what you saw. And don't leave anything out, okay?
Yes. He explains what happened in the volcano.
Well, that don't sound too clever. And from look of it, I doubt we'll be getting rid of these black flames too easily. But we've got to do something. I mean, we know what'll happen if we just leave it be.
Is there not some way of putting it out, Pamela?
I was just wondering that myself, Gaffer. If there is a way, I don't know of it.
Well, can't you do a prediction or something? I thought you were supposed to be an all-knowing fortune teller.
She's just a fortune teller. She's not actually a magician.
Oh, did you know? And there was me thinking I would know but a medicine woman. You're lucky I'm in a good mood, lad. I'll see what I can see. I could see summit. I could see a man. A right grubby man, if I'm honest. And in no fit state to boot. He's holding summit in his hand. A vase, is it? No, a bottle. And there's some kind of liquid in it. Hold up. It's you. The burning greed! You're there! And you're having a right old chinwag with him and all. Sorry, that's your lot. If I were to guess, I'd say the spirits are trying to tell us that whatever's in that bottle can put out the black flames here.
Yeah, I think it's a Yorkshire accent. Exactly. I think that's what they're going for here.
If we're to find the liquid, we'll need to find the man who's got it. Have you any idea who we might be?
Yes.
What's that? You've got the bottle we need from that fella already? Well, why didn't you say so? Hurry up, then. Chuck whatever's in it on these flames and let's see if it doesn't put the blessed things out.
DSP sprinkles the holy water onto the ball of black flames, which is weird because, as we know, it's just regular water, right? Nothing special. Or at least it's from the Rainbow Cave. I don't know if that's anything special. Maybe it is special because it's from the Rainbow Cave? Apparently so.
That's the stuff!
Well, would you look at that? It's gone.
Hey, thank crikey for that. If you lot hadn't stuck around till the bitter end, we'd have been in a right pickle. Looks like my vision won't be coming true after all.
I must apologise for doubting you, Pamela. Same goes for you lot. I wasn't wrong from the off.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. The gaffer admitting he were mistaken. Not even I saw that one coming.
There's not a doubt in my mind that you lot have saved us from a real disaster. I just wish I could offer you more than me thanks.
Was it really?
Well, there is one thing we could use your help with, actually. Do you think you could do something about that big rock outside the village?
Robert says this game was actually known as the longest JRPG when it originally came out, but the remakes made it less and less of a grind and removed some content, so it's much shorter now. Interesting. Okay. I certainly did not know that. Okay. Let's continue.
As long as it's there, we're in a bit of hot water.
Is that all? Consider it done. In fact, we'll have the whole island looking spick and span by tomorrow morning. You just wait. Right, everyone, that's quite enough excitement for 1 year. I hereby declare the ritual over.
Secret Rain asks, is Dragon Quest better than Blue Dragon? For those who don't know, Blue Dragon is a one-off game made by Miss Walker Studios, who, incidentally, was made up of game devs who had worked on games like Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest. It was a Xbox 360 exclusive, and it actually had the Akira Toriyama art style just like this game. Even has turn-based combat like this game. Class-based combat like this game. So it's very similar. Is it better or worse? I really like Blue Dragon. I think that Blue Dragon is actually an incredibly underrated RPG from back in the day. I've done a playthrough on YouTube that I really liked doing. People really like that too, but I mean, we did it already. But it's a super good game. Dragon Quest, though, is a series. Like, Dragon Quest has a ton of installments. Over time has evolved with the times, while Blue Dragon was this one-off attempt at a good game, and I did like it. Yes, that is correct. Blue Dragon did not have equipment like weapons and stuff. Basically, your combat was based off of your shadow, which was a living entity attached to your body. Pretty unique premise. Okay.
Now, let's get back to Emberdale. Put the kettle on. This calls for a brew. Of course, there'll be plenty to go around. We can't have the heroes who saved our village missing out on a nice strong brew now, can we?
No.
That's
How dare
right.
you?
I'm making you our guests of honor tonight. You'll have the time of your lives, I promise. See you back there.
And then we skipped the party entirely, screwing him over. She threw it late. Having successfully completed the Return of Fire ritual, everyone makes their way back to Emberdale. A lavish party is held with singing, dancing, and merrymaking, and the fear that was felt on the mountain is soon forgotten. DSP and friends have a fine old time surrounded by local well-wishers and plenty of tea and sandwiches. By the time the festivities come to an end, the sun is already up in the sky. How much you want to bet? That's what was cut from the game right there. How much you want to bet in the original game there was a whole 15-minute segment of this party and all that, and they took it out. Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, what a night that were. Don't know what I would be thanking you for, saving the village or celebration after. Any road, I'm happy to pass on the news that the rock that you were worried about has been taken care of. And lastly, I want to say, for all of your help, I wish you a safe journey. There you go. Very, very good. It's you. Looks like you had a good night's rest. The people of the village owe you a lot, you know. I'm thinking that we should give you something to say thanks. And it turns out there's only one thing I can give you that's any use. This here. Another fragment. There you go. I held on to that thinking it might come in handy when I was telling fortunes. But according to me old crystal ball, you'll get more use out of it than me. Don't be strangers now, eh? If there's ever something old Pamela can do for you, drop by for a cup of tea and chat. All right. I'm going to move the monitor over a little more like this. For this game, I can make it a little closer. For other games, I want the monitor to be further away, like Street Fighter. But for a game like this, it's an RPG. It could be right in my face. It's fine. And actually, this allows me to see the chat a little easier, too. So, okay. All right, well, that's it for Emberville, right? I think we pretty much did everything. Besides buy new equipment. Because some people were saying you should spend your money on equipment in Dragon Quest. And I was like, no, I don't want to, because it seems like you'll get everything for free if you just wait. And then people corrected me and were like, no, you should buy more equipment. Well, I think we're fine for now. But perhaps I will, I'll buy some equipment next town we encounter. But let's save the game before we leave. Okay. Do, 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 do. Yeah. Yeah. It's funny because Lost Boko says, man, Blue Dragon is nostalgia. To me, classic Final Fantasy is nostalgia. To me, Chrono Trigger is nostalgia. But I get it. Like, that's a whole completely different generation. Might find games like Blue Dragon and Lost Odyssey as, like, big nostalgic games, you know? Dude, I used to go to Blockbuster all the time, Secret Rain. That was how you get rental games back in the day. Goodbye. Okay, so they removed the rock that was blocking us, supposedly. Damn. I wonder if I can keep the monitor where it is, but move it back slightly. Let me see. Probably. Rotate this way. I want to go this way. Nah, probably not. Shucks. Nah, it's gonna block the camera. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get the monitor further left, but further back as well. And I think I just figured it out. There we are. That's good. Okay. I got it further left and further back. That's cool. All right, Kiefer leveled up. No, his proficiency went up. Did he get a new ability? I missed if he got a new ability or not.
Hey!
Yeah, outrun him. Aw, crap. What's up, King Michael? How you doing, man? Damn, critical hit. How dare you?
They didn't stand a chance.
Doolululu. Okay, obviously this way. With that big boulder gone and the fragment in our hands, I'd hazard that our work here is done. Let's head back to Esther. All right. Doobie doobie doo.
So, the volcano didn't erupt, and Emberdale is safe. And it's all thanks to us. Still, much as I love being a hero, right now I'm more interested in whether any more islands have appeared. If they have, someone at the castle is sure to know about it. Let's head over there and find out.
Okay. So back to the castle. And wait, don't we have another red piece? They won't let me. Because we have pieces to put down, but they won't let me right now. What's up, Broden? How are you doing today, man? Do 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 do. Okay. Another cypress stick. Good lord. Quite a lot of cypress sticks. How many do we have now? Secret Rain did a $2 super chat and asked it. I miss playing Power Stone. I enjoyed it a lot. Power Stone was okay. For those who don't know, Power Stone in the 90s was a arena fighter, meaning there was a 3D arena. You could pick a character who had certain combos, attacks, and special moves. You would run around basically beating up opponents to make them drop items. As you grab these gems called Power Stones, you would level up your abilities and then eventually be able to do like super duper powered attacks and stuff. So it was a combat game. I would say, think of it this way. It's Smash Brothers, but in a 3D arena rather than a 2D plane. That's what Power Stone was. And it was unique because it was a casualized game. It wasn't a serious fighting game with motion special moves or whatever. So people liked it. And it did really well on console, like on Dreamcast. It was one of the bigger Dreamcast games. Now, I played it, but was I into it? No, because I was into Street Fighter. I was into competitive fighting games, so to me it wasn't a big deal. But a lot of people ended up loving Power Stone back in the day. So, okay. Alrighty. Here we are.
Welcome home, my boy. You and your intrepid companions. Our learned friend here has told me all about your recent activities. Something I could not help but notice that you were loath to do. In any case, if what he tells us is true, it would appear that this world once contained a great number of islands. At some point, however, and for reasons unknown to us, they all disappeared. And now, your actions are bringing them back.
I love the music in this game too, Sinful Rhapsody. It's all the classic themes remastered and remixed, you know, with modern orchestral, which is really cool.
I am led to believe, in fact, that a new island may even have appeared as a result of your latest excursion. I must admit, I am skeptical of these claims, which is why I have dispatched a party to investigate. If they confirm the presence of another new island,
Then I suppose I'll have no choice but to believe Dermot's explanation. And to believe you too, Kiefer. Now,
Why would we lie?
We should be receiving a report back from them any moment. At which point we...
I bring a message, Your Majesty, from the party sent to investigate the new island.
Uh-oh.
We have confirmed the presence of a new landmass, a volcanic island some distance to the north of the one which appeared the other day.
Thank you. You may stand down.
Yes, Your Highness.
Well, that settles it, I suppose. I must bow before your wisdom, old friend.
As well you should.
I should have believed you. Please, you must accept my deepest apologies. Now, Kiefer, if not for the efforts of you and your friends, this truth would have evaded us. You have done our realm a great service, and for this I am grateful. However,
Uh-oh.
I cannot allow you to continue to put yourself at risk so recklessly. Young man, your adventuring days are over.
Right, like, he totally isn't going to sneak out to continue the game or anything, right?
Your Majesty, this isn't what you promised.
My son, you must understand. You are the future king of Estard. You must leave the task of restoring the lost islands to others and focus on your royal duties.
And that goes for you too, Maribel. No more adventures. You had us worried sick, young lady. To think if anything had happened to you, I would have... Well, I don't know what I would have done. Anyway, that's enough of that. It's home with you.
Right, all right, I'm coming. Don't need to drag me.
My lad, you have no idea how happy it makes me to hear tales of your bravery. But there's no point having guts if you don't know when to call it a day. Let's make a quiet exit of our own, shall we?
So they split the party up, but of course, you know they're going to get back together. Don't be ridiculous.
Of course, lad. I didn't expect you to go in for all that daring do, malarkey. Anyway, I'm not gonna lay down the law like King Donald or Mayor Maid and tell you that you can't be going off adventuring. But, on the other hand, there's nothing daring or heroic about running off without a by your leave and making folks worry about you. So, I'll ask you straight, lad. Do you mean to go off adventuring again anytime soon?
Yes.
Are you absolutely determined? Even if it means you have to do it all on your own without any of your little friends to help you?
Yes.
Well, in that case, I won't stand in your way. You're a young man now. It's only natural for you to want to be spreading your wings, trying new things. Just don't do anything stupid, you hear? There's nothing brave about sticking around to take a beating when you could have run and saved yourself. Well, it's getting late, and you're gonna be needing your sleep by the sounds of it. Good night, lad.
Okay. So, a few questions that were asked. First of all, King Michael says, I'm enjoying this. Any chance of it becoming a night stream? Reason this is not a night stream is very simple. It's so long. If I were to play an RPG like this as exclusively a night stream that's only 2-hour increments, it would take us, like, probably 4 or 5 months to beat it. And that's not going to work. Particularly also, if I make this a day stream and I pair it with things such as the morning show or the podcast, there are people who may come by to support the stream just in general and not necessarily for the game. And that would help out for the fact that not a lot of people come by to engage and support with this game. You see? So I want to keep it as a day stream for now. I'm not saying that it won't ever be a night stream, but I want to keep it in the rotation so we get maximum progress every time we play it. Also, I'm being asked about Mugenics. I did not play Mugenics. Oh, we have to go get to bed. I did not play Mugenics, but there's a possibility I may check it out. Maybe even tomorrow. We'll see. Okay. Any predictions for the PlayStation State of Play? I don't need to predict. What happens in 45 minutes? Why would I predict? Ridiculous. And if you're wondering why I'm yawning, it's because it's currently 82 degrees in my studio. Once again, we have full freaking sun outside and spring-like weather. This is about the 9th or 10th day that we've had in the last 2 weeks of spring-like weather, which we would not have in winter normally. There's nothing I can do about it, but as of tomorrow, the rain and clouds and cool air is coming back, and it says, look, for the next week, it should actually be winter weather again, so...
I thought you were going to make me wait all day. Well, at least somebody slept well. I was up all night trying to talk some sense into my boneheaded father. Anyway, I bet you're thinking of going off adventuring on your own now that we're not allowed to come, aren't you?
Yes.
Well, there's no way I'm letting you have all the fun. I've spoken to my father, and he's agreed to let me come with you.
No, he didn't. She's lying. She's lying. Yes, Zero Enjoyer. He says it's 50 degrees outside. You're right. Let's take a look. It's currently 53 degrees outside, full sun. Guess what temperature that makes it in my studio? 82. I'm reading it right off of the air conditioner over there that has the thermostat right on the front. So that's spring weather. That's our spring. Our spring, the average temperature is supposed to be around 50s. We're getting spring weather in February when it's supposed to be 30 outside and rain.
Now, in that meeting yesterday, they said something about a volcanic island way off to the north, didn't they?
I already showed the air conditioner. You've seen it many times. You're just stupid.
Well,
I'm not going to wait. In fact, you know what? I'm just going to remove you because you're an idiot.
Let's get going, shall we?
No point in talking to morons. There's no point.
I nearly forgot. I wanted to talk to you about Kiefer. I think we just have to accept that he can't come with us. His father is right. He is royalty after all. It'll be hard with just the two of us, but I'm sure we can manage.
Okay. Did we get on? Wait, I gotta go grab my 1 gold as usual. Yeah. I guess that 1 gold will always be there inexplicably. Oh, she wants us to go to the boat. That's right. She wants us to sail away. Cool. I'm being asked, what do my neighbors do? Well, number one, my neighbors don't have 2 high-end PCs, 2 high-end monitors, 2 key lights, 2 webcams, 2 keyboards, 2 mice, a Bridgecast audio interface device, a gaming controller, and all of this stuff confined into one office of their house. That's number one. Okay? Number two, in the afternoons, only half of these homes get hit with the sun. The ones that this wall faces the sun. So that's only half the homes in my community. So only half the people would even have this issue. Number three, I would assume they just stay out of those rooms. Well, you know, there's 2 rooms in every home in my private community that have this issue. So just stay out of those rooms in the afternoon. I can't. I have to be here working. You know, I don't have any other spare rooms around the house to broadcast from. So I just have to tough it out. There's nothing I can do about it. It shouldn't be this hot. It's unseasonably warm right now because we have this El Nino going on this year. Normally, like I said, it would be like between 30 to 40 degrees, clouds and rain. But instead we have 50 plus degrees, full sun. That's just crazy hot compared to what it usually should be. We actually hit multiple records, I believe, this season so far.
Right. Let's get this thing moved, shall we?
Would I recommend this game to players new to RPG? Sure, I would. Sure, I would. It's nothing too crazy, crazy difficult or anything like that. I'd say this is a good introduction to turn-based RPGs.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
They can't do it.
It's no good. We're never going to move it on our own. What are we going to do? You better come up with something clever and fast.
So what do we do?
Hey,
We can't move it ourselves. We'll have to find something to lever it off somehow.
hold on.
Okay. Ah, of course.
Looks like I made it just in the nick of time. Sorry I'm late, you two. Right, let's get going, shall we? There's adventuring to be done.
Hang on. How did you get here? I thought they'd all but locked you up in the castle.
Oh, you know I'm no stranger to sneaking out. I did try talking some sense into dear old Dad, but alas, this is how it has to be. I crept over to the cliff behind the castle, worked up the nerve, and splash! Down I dove right into the open sea.
You what? You jumped off an actual cliff into the ocean? Do you have a death wish?
Thank you, JP. JP says, how's it going? Just got here. Hope you're having a good time with Dragon Quest. So far, so good. We beat the volcano dungeon. We left that, that island. Now we are continuing on with the story where the party's getting back together so we can continue on with our journey. So there you go.
Ha! Well, there I was, doing my best to make it back to shore when along comes this fella to save my neck. What a stroke of luck.
That was no stroke of luck, Prince Kiefer. I knew you'd stop at nothing to get your way, so I hung back and waited to see what you'd try.
Mr. Pollock? But why?
I won't lie. I set out today to stop you three from risking your lives in the name of adventure. But it seems I don't have it in me. As far as sea dogs go, I'm as salty as they come. I've been hauling fish up from the open ocean since I was your age. I know better than anyone how vast the sea truly is. Which is why I've always hoped that somewhere out there, among the distant waves, there were other places, other lands to be discovered. Thanks to you three, my dreams come true. That's your doing, and no one can say different. And having done that for me, how can I stand in your way?
All right.
So, just let me ask you one thing. Are you truly ready for what lies ahead? You're forging into the unknown. Nobody knows what dangers you might face. If you get out of your depths, there might not be a happy ending. Knowing that, are you prepared to keep going?
No, let's end the game right here.
Of course we're prepared. I can hardly stop now that I've found my calling, can I? I don't care what it is we'll have to face. We'll pull through no matter what.
Well, I don't know about finding my calling, but
Yes.
I know I'd regret missing out on the fun far more than any bother we might get ourselves into. Honestly, I'd rather die.
All right, that's way extreme. Way exaggerated.
And you, son? No point in asking, eh? No, you've never backed down once you've set your mind to something. All right, I can see you all mean business. Just leave the rest to me. Prince Kiefer, young Maribel, lad.
My
may
lad.
the wind be at your backs. My dreams, no, the whole world's dreams are resting on your shoulders.
All right. So, just like I predicted, even though they got split up, they're immediately rejoined, and the reunion has taken place, and now we can continue with the game. All right. Let's go. The reunited crew. Thank you, Dead to Me. How are you? All right. Time to board the ship. Why didn't they grab more water? If the water is what stopped the black flame, why not grab more water? All right, so where is the new island is the question. Oops. I totally forgot about the random encounters out here. Ow, that hurt. Yeah.
Easy peasy. Knew I had
Maribel
you.
levels up. Very good. Oh, gotta use magic on this one. There's quite a lot of enemies. Boom. It's everybody. Oh, I didn't die. There we go. Nice. Nice double kill.
That's how it's done.
This is the island we've already been to, so where we go? We already did this. Nice critical hit. This is going to be a problem because I don't know where we're supposed to go, and they're just hitting us with so many random encounters. I don't know how I'm going to figure this out. Like, it's not this island, but where's the other island? They said an island appeared. It's not here. The island that they have claimed appeared is not literally not here. This is the other island. So, I don't know. This is kind of confusing right now. To be honest. See? They're in high spirits. They set off for their next destination. What's their next destination? Maybe what we need to do is sail to the... I think I know what we need to do. We're supposed to sail back to the temple and put down the temple, the tablet pieces. And that will unlock the next destination, I bet. That's what we're supposed to do. Okay. Duh. Secret Range says we need the big balloon guy from Expedition 33. You mean SDA or Esquier? Yes, we need to ride Esquier rather than the ship. The ship is too slow. Josh, how are you? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Good to see you. All right, so let's go back. Well, let's go to the temple. Where is the temple? I'm confused. It's over here. There it is. Barracudas? Boom! Damn, wipe. Party wipe.
Stand a chance.
How exciting. A nice party wipe. Okay. By the way, I just realized there's a cave there at the water, but we can't sail into it. See that? That's interesting. All right, so here's what we're meant to do right here. The whole world's dreams on our shoulders. It was a bit full on for a minute there, but after all the Pollock said to us, there's no turning back now. Our grand adventure starts this very moment. Murky Rodney, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Everyone who's joining, welcome. We're going to be playing for a few more minutes, but then I'm going to go on my one break of the stream, and then after that, I'll be back with more. There's your red tablet pedestal. Done there. Okay, there we go. So is there anything else? Maybe we talk to them. Maybe they have something to say. Let's see. It's happened again. I can feel that the world changed thanks to your daring exploits. Get in that boat and see for yourselves. Well, we were, and we didn't find the island. Huh. So they are saying the island is out there then. Crap. I didn't even know this was over here. Look. What is this? I never even explored this part of the temple. Anything here? Look, there's like a dungeon. Oh, look, there's stuff down here too. Yeah. This is for later, I guess. Oh, look. What is this? So this is a teleporter. We're back over here now? This is weird that we're back here. We were able to teleport here? For what reason? Does this even matter? I don't think so, right? Because we've already done all this? Huh. This is where we had gotten that water before. Yeah, see? So that's kind of weird. That teleporter still works and everything. I didn't realize that. Because that's how we originally got to this area, right? There's no sunlight in my room space, Bobby. You have no idea what you're talking about. I have blackout curtains. Okay. All right, well, there's no point in doing these. They said to go to the ship and go sail, which we were doing, but I didn't see a new island out there. So right now, I'll be honest, the game is a little confusing of what you're expected to do. I'm not sure which direction to go in the water, because as you can see, you can't zoom out on your map here. Like, there's no way to actually zoom out on the map in this game, which I do think is a problem. Like, why is there not a full world map? There should be, because then I would know where to go. But right now, I have zero idea what direction they want me to go. Look. Where is this island they're talking about? Ow.
Take that!
Oh. Oh, I didn't want crack. I wanted sizz. I screwed up. There we go.
Easy peasy.
There is a map button for a world map. What is it? Look. Oh, there. It's X. Okay, so there it is. Thank God. Thank you for telling me. Right bumper, left bumper doesn't do anything right now. Look. Okay. Alright, we're going straight. Did I ever play any Dragon Quest or Dragon Warrior Monsters games? No, I have not. There you go. Here we are. We have returned. A hot bath. Let's sleep. 15 gold coins. Do 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 do. Oh, that was a random good find. A mini medal in this version of Emberdale. Because there's 2 versions. His food doesn't taste that bad, but look at it, you can tell it was made by a bloke. Last time he made a hot pot, he didn't even bother to chop the carrots and potatoes. He plopped them into the pan whole. Ha ha ha. Lucy's is invisible. Random encounters are so annoying. I'm so used to them from classic games back in the day. They were all like this. But it is cool that you get to attack the monsters selectively when you're in the dungeons and the like, in the overworld. He says there's no more dedication to the fire spirits like there used to be. They gave up probably after you saved them in the past. Okay, let's save. All right. This will be a good spot. We'll take a break. When we come back, there'll be over 2 more hours of Dragon Quest VII Reimagined on this stream as we continue on with the plot. And see what's going to happen further. All right, good stuff. Thank you for watching. See you in the next part.